no spoilers in this video! Hey guys, Grandmaster Vonny here for another episode of Vonny's Vlog. Now, we have a lot to talk about today. Obviously from the title you can tell that it's going to be a lot about the beta testing. However, I will not spoil anything, and I will not give anything away. So, BioWare, if you find this video, I did not say anything that I'm not allowed to say, so don't delete this video. Also, if you're a member of RD and you don't want to be spoiled by this video and you think that I will and you don't end up watching this, I won't spoil it, so you can watch it, it's fine. I'm just going to give like a brief overview of things. So, first off, beta testing. Well, Friday, I tried to install it on my desktop, but my desktop screwed it up somehow. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, so I couldn't play Friday. Saturday, I had a forensics debate for 12 hours, so I got home late because I was partying with my friends after, and couldn't play Saturday, so I only got to play Sunday, because I downloaded it onto my laptop. And, Sunday, I only had time to play 3 classes. Consular, Smuggler, and Trooper. Now, first thing I like to say, well, obviously everyone knows that the Smuggler and Trooper, like, start off on Ord Mantell. That way, they gave that information away, so I'm not going to be penalized for saying that. Also, Consular start off on Titan, obviously. Everyone knows that. Yeah, so, Consular was really fun. I had a great time playing Consular. Since they're Jedi, you'd think they are close range, but from the trailers you can see them throwing things at people. So they're actually kind of mid-range. They can throw, they can pick up rocks and just throw them at people, and it's pretty cool. And Titan is beautiful, let me tell you guys. I'm not going to tell you the things that I'm not allowed to tell you, but let's just say that it is beautiful. Well, from the outside it's beautiful. Like, when you're in space, you see the planet, you are like, wow, this looks amazing. On the planet, you're like, Jesus, this looks great. And just so you know, if you guys played Lord of the Rings Online with us, the Jedi Temple on Titan looks like or resembles, in my opinion, the last homely home from Rivendell in Lord of the Rings Online. It's just really beautiful. But once you get on like Titan and break it in half, you realize it is probably the most disturbing place you'll be in your entire life. Titan is the most disturbing planet I've been to in any Star Wars game, and after I played Constellar, I'm like, oh God, I'm kind of scared, because it was really scary. I'm not going to tell you why, because I'm not allowed to, but just know that if you're going to be a Jedi Knight or Constellar, you're in for a big surprise. Yeah, so Constellar had fun. Smuggler was alright. I kind of got bored quickly, but just the beginning questing was kind of slow paced, but it gets better because my friends told me, and I got to the good part, but then I had to go, and then it didn't. And then when you beta test and log off, it doesn't save, so you have to restart. Now I was too lazy to restart. So, but Smuggler was pretty cool. Obviously, all his replies are like a jerk reply, like yeah, I handle this or whatever, because they're smugglers, they're jerks, they think they're badasses, and that's just smugglers. I was actually surprised they had barely any nice replies in those conversations you'd have with AIs and the cinematic sequences. But whatever. Smugglers will be smugglers. Adwans. And Trooper. Trooper was the best class I played out of the 3. I had the most fun on Trooper. I got to level 11 on Trooper, which took me 3.5 hours. All the other classes I got below level 5, because Trooper was just so much fun. I could not stop playing Trooper. Well, I don't know why we have so many Jedi and Smugglers, and the Troopers got left in the dust, but the Trooper is amazing. Okay, so the Trooper gives you kind of this Call of Duty feel when you start off, because obviously Ord Mantell is a war zone, because there's a revolution going on, but you know that from the information video of Ord Mantell on the SOTOR site, so I'm still not giving anything away. Loopholes. I told you I'd find the loopholes. So, but Ord Mantell is so much fun because it is literally a war zone. There are things flying everywhere. There are explosions. It is great. It reminds me of Call of Duty so much, just in third person. And the Trooper is so awesome. The quest is amazing for Troopers, and I really suggest people playing Trooper. I really do. Trooper is freaking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be the the alt I make after I complete Jedi Knight once game release comes, because I'm gonna complete Jedi Knight fairly quickly. So yeah, Trooper, highly suggested. It is amazing. Call of Duty like feel. Assassin's Creed. What am I saying? I was gonna say Consulars and Smugglers. Both of them kind of give you an Assassin's Creed kind of feel, because with a smuggler, you're sneaky, kind of like like Ezio from the Assassin's Creed, and you act all badass like him. But Consular, you move like Ezio. Your lightsaber swings are freaking awesome. It's basically like Assassin's Creed. And so yeah, Smuggler and Consular, Assassin's Creed, Trooper, Call of Duty, or Battlefield, whatever you're into. It is just amazing. And I had so much fun beta testing, and I hope I get into the next beta test as well. And we're gonna and since it's a month till game release, there's gonna be a lot of opportunities you guys get who didn't get to beta test last week to beta test again. Just remember to give good advice in the surveys, and then they'll bring you back to beta test again to hear more of your advice. So yeah, that's for beta testing. So much fun. Okay, now to move on to the speeches for the Council of Commons. I know I did not post that yet. That's because we didn't get enough. Right now I have 6. We need 7. And I was expecting to have at least 10. And then we'd have to have an election. But you know what? 6 people posted speeches, and we need 7 candidates. We need 7 places. So if one more person posts a speech to me, or gives a speech to me, that's 7 people, and then that makes up the Council of Commons. Cause yeah. So I'm gonna, unless more people want to give speeches, then we can actually have an election. So, everyone, I'm going to postpone the election until Sunday, this Sunday. So that would be, crap. Tuesday. Well, whatever. It's this Sunday coming up, so. That night I'm going to post all the speeches if we have more. If we only have 7, because right now we have 6, so if we only have 7 speeches, and those 7 people automatically make it, and that would be it. You 7 will be a part of the Council of Commons. And we have our full government, then we can move on to the next phase of creating our government. What else? Oh, a lot of things happened yesterday, which was really fun. I got to work with Helm on creating a little RD story called Only the Force. That's what the series is called, because we're gonna have many books with the series, and we're only on the next chapter being posted is gonna be chapter 3 of book 1, and book 1 is called what was it? Treaty of Lies, I think. Yeah, book 1 is called Treaty of Lies, and chapter 1 is Helm Duran, and chapter 2 is False Hopes. Chapter 3, I already got people sending me chapters like with their own characters, and they want them to be in like the next chapter. So me and Helm will work on it, and then we'll post the next few chapters, and we'll keep you all up to date. Because this book, this series, not just this book, but this entire series is going to be for the guild to compile and work together on, because it's not just me and Helm. Everyone's involved. We're all going to be posting. And if you did not read the first comment to the Only the Force forum, you must read that, because I explain how you post a chapter and like what other requirements need to meet and all that. And people say it's a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work. It took me and Helm maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's that. Also, Return. Everyone, I think maybe 6 people looked at it so far, but everyone who looked at it said that they were excited for it and really can't wait to get back into that. If you don't know what the Return is, I suggest looking at the forum. Do I want to give anything away, or do I just want to say it flat out what we're going to be doing? Alright, I'll say it flat out. First off, right now, if you did not read the Return forum, pause the video right now and read Return, then come back to me, alright? Pause. 5-second pause delay. Okay, fine. So, you just finished reading the forum. Yay! Congratulations. So you know what's going to happen now. Yes, we are bringing back the Revolutionary War RP. We're probably going to have fun with that until game release, because then we're obviously all going to be like in the middle of the game, so we're not going to be wanting to RP about the Revolutionary War. But We're gonna work on that for about a month, and then we'll end it. So what I did was I made a war report for Return of the Boston Massacre, because if you guys were here for when we originally did the Revolutionary War, I made war reports after every RP we did for the Revolutionary War. I'm going to be restarting that. So I'm going to probably make an introduction either today or tomorrow because I'm homesick. Yeah, so make an introduction for the Revolutionary War RP and say like previously on, because we're going to like base it off of the same characters we had. I forgot what my name was. I was Samuels or something, and I know Helm was the general from the Patriot, because me and Helm were British. And Dent, I love Dent's character. He was like Jarvis. He was this crazy German guy who was like obsessed with murder and stuff. And he's obviously allied with the British because the British hired the German mercenaries to work with them in Revolutionary War times. And yeah, everyone who was a colonial and a rebel. You guys can go get back into that. But we barely had any Brits, so I recommend some people join the British side so you can have an even balance in the RP. And it's going to be really fun. I remember the amazing times we had when we used to RP those. So yeah, that's that. Anything else? Beta testing, speeches, forum, rape. I guess that's it. Look forward to another timeline. I know I keep on saying that. We keep on getting delayed on working on it because something happens with either me, Tal, or Helm, and we can never get together. But hopefully we'll be able to work on it now. So yeah, and look for a beta testing email from BioWare, because they got thousands upon thousands of people for just that one beta test weekend last weekend, and the servers were always full for me, so I barely had time to get in. But they're going to be expanding the servers, and they're making new servers, and they're going to be inviting a lot more people, and hopefully more the people who already did the beta test to come back and do the next one. That's what Helm and Zhangba told me, so that's all I know. But alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm Grandmaster Von Typhoon. I'll see you next time on Vonny's vlog. Peace.